Gippsland is an economic rural region that occupies much of the southeastern part of Victoria, Australia, covering an area of 41,556 square kilometres. Gippsland lies to the east of the eastern suburbs of Greater Melbourne, to the north of Bass Strait, to the west of the Tasman Sea, to the south of the Black-Allan Line that marks part of the Victorian, New South Wales border, and to the east and southeast of the Great Dividing Range that lies within the Hume region and the Victorian Alps. The region is best known for its primary production, such as mining, power generation and farming, as well as its tourist destinations, Phillip Island, Wilson's Promontory, the Gippsland Lakes, Walhalla, the Baw Baw Plateau, and the Strzelecki Ranges. As of the 2011 Australian census, the Gippsland region had a population of 255,718, that is generally broken down into the East Gippsland, South Gippsland, West Gippsland, and the Latrobe Valley statistical divisions. The principal centres of the region, in descending order of population, are Traralgon, Moe, Warragul, Morwell, Sale, Burnsdale, Druin, Leongatha, and Phillip Island. History. The area was originally inhabited by indigenous Australians of the Gunai Nation and parts of the Bunurong Nation. Following European settlement, Samuel Anderson, a Scottish immigrant and explorer, who had arrived in Hobart, Tasmania in 1830, established the third permanent settlement in Victoria at Bass in Gippsland in 1835. His business partner Robert Massey joined him in 1837. Both had worked for the Van Diemen's Land Company at Circular Head, Tasmania. Samuel's brothers Hugh and Thomas arrived at Bass shortly after. Sealers and wattlebark gatherers had frequented the area earlier, but had not settled. Further European settlement began following two separate expeditions to the area. Angus Macmillan led the first European expedition through the area between 1839 and 1840, naming the area Caledonia or Australis. This was followed in March 1840 by Polish explorer Karel Edmund Strzelecki. Following these expeditions, the area was officially given the title of Gippsland, a name chosen by Strzelecki in honour of the New South Wales Governor, George Gipps, his sponsor. Geography. Gippsland is traditionally subdivided into 4 or 5 main subregions or districts: West Gippsland, South Gippsland, the Latrobe Valley, East Gippsland. Sometimes a 5th region, Central Gippsland, is added to refer to the drier zone between the Gippsland Lakes and Yarram. Climate. The climate of Gippsland is temperate and generally humid, except in the central region around Sale, where annual rainfall can be less than 600 mm. In the Strzelecki Ranges, annual rainfall can be as high as 1,500 mm. While on the high mountains of East Gippsland it probably reaches similar levels, much of it falling as snow. In lower levels east of the Snowy River, mean annual rainfall is typically about 900 to 950 mm and less variable than in the coastal districts of New South Wales. Mean maximum temperatures in lower areas range from 24 degrees Celsius in January to 15 degrees Celsius in July. In the highlands of the Baw Baw Plateau and the remote Errinundra Plateau, temperatures range from a maximum of 18 degrees Celsius to a minimum of 8 degrees Celsius. However, in winter, mean minima in these areas can be as low as -4 degrees Celsius, leading to heavy snowfalls that often isolate the Errinundra Plateau between June and October. Administration. Political representation. For the purposes of Australian federal elections for the House of Representatives, the Gippsland region is contained within all or part of the electoral divisions of Gippsland, Macmillan, and Flinders. For the purposes of Victorian elections for the Legislative Assembly, the Gippsland region is contained within all or part of the electoral districts of Bass, Gippsland East, Gippsland South, Morwell and Narracan. Local government areas. The region contains 6 local government areas, which are: environmental protection. The Gippsland region contains the Alfred National Park, Baw Baw National Park, Co-op Canberra National Park, Croajingolong National Park, Errinundra National Park, Gippsland Lakes Coastal Park, Kinglake National Park, Lynd National Park, Mitchell River National Park, Morwell National Park, Snowy River National Park, Tara Bulga National Park, the Lakes National Park, and Wilson's Promontory National Park.